Hello, welcome to Statecraft IAS and Social Perspectives Sociology in Newspaper series. In this series, we shall discuss daily news articles in sociological perspective and revise relevant sociology related UPSC mains concepts with the help of a newspaper on daily basis. In today's video, we have an article saying attacked by upper caste men while hoisting flags, say Dalits. Clash took place near Ambedkar statue. Police say issue stems from a land dispute. Now, according to the article, there was a dispute regarding a land parcel between upper caste men and the lower caste Dalit family. Some resolution has taken place about the land, but the dispute continues regarding the usage of the land. The Dalits say, the victim's family says that though the upper caste men have agreed to the resolution of the dispute, they were still using that particular land for cow grazing, etc. Whereas lower caste men wanted that land to be used respectfully. Upper caste men, to appease the lower caste Dalit family, they have even installed an Ambedkar statue, but continue to use that place or use that land parcel for cow grazing. They have cow dung all over the land, even near the statue, which was disrespectful for the Dalit community. So the dispute continued, and the upper caste men attacked this Dalit family and the Dalit people. So this can be seen in one in Karl Marx perspective and the other in Max Weber's perspective also. Here it is said the community feels that they are not treated as equals. That means Dalit community is feeling that they are not equal to upper caste men. These upper caste men are continuing to show some authority over this Dalit family. This Max Weber terms under his power and authority concept as traditional authority, because by tradition we have got used to this particular kind of authority which upper caste men show over the lower caste people. This particular authority they enjoy by the power they get from tradition. Hence, this can be termed as traditional, while the other two authorities are rational legal authority and charismatic authority. These two authorities are not enjoyed by this particular upper caste men in this particular case, but the authority enjoyed by them is only traditional authority. So, whereas in Karl Marx perspective, if we see, Karl Marx views every conflict as stemming out from economic inequalities. He says only because of these economic inequalities disputes arise, and upper caste men attack lower caste people not merely because they are of lower caste, but because they are of poor community. Because of that economic variance, economic disparity, upper caste men see lower caste men as somewhat subservient to themselves, and they tend to attack. This has been the perspective of Karl Marx, and hence he says it is class conflict and not social conflict, because class is predominantly an economic term. See here in this particular article also, if you see, it is said we have houses measured in yards and they have acres. That means clear economic disparity can be seen by the attackers and the attacked. That economic disparity forces the upper caste men to attack the lower caste men, says Karl Marx. Hence, to end this exploitation, this he terms as exploitation of the lower caste people by the upper caste people. To end this exploitation, Karl Marx says revolution must take place, not empowerment of lower caste men. Revolution must happen according to Karl Marx. So, moving on to the next article, here it is said Odisha will support Indian hockey for another 10 years. Our teams worked hard, emerged victorious, says CM. Now, if we try to look into this particular headline in social perspective, we may get pondered about a question: why is state sponsoring sports? Is that the state responsibility? Why is state sponsoring sports? Or is state in surplus of money or surplus of revenue? Why is it sponsoring sports in the first place? It is not even the responsibility, it is not the expectation of the government, expectation of the people on the government. It is not even any poll promise. Then why it is offering or sponsoring? Because sports can be an important agents of social change. Agent of social change. How? When any Olympic team emerges victorious, or when any sports team emerges victorious in any major event like championships or Olympics, etc., by getting inspired by that particular team, many people also join sports. So inspiration plays a key role here. This inspiration comes from charismatic authority that is enjoyed by the victorious teams or victorious players in Max Weber's perspective. Out of this authority, this inspiration plays role here, and out of this inspiration that is gained by that particular people, they too strive hard and they too work for vertical mobility, because they too compete for the opportunities, and they to earn and they to emerge victorious in some or the other events, and they to earn money, and they to move upon the ladder of class. Hence vertical mobility happens in a society, and this can be an important agent of social change in this manner. See, state may not always invest in education and health, or may not always invest in welfare activities by giving out free doles, etc., to lift the lower communities to the upper sections. It may also do this particular kind of activities to inspire them or to pull them up upon the ladder of the class through indirect sponsorship or indirect investments, because it indirectly helps serves the purpose of state to lift every community out of poverty and take them along with developmental path. Hence, that was the objective of the state in sponsoring hockey or sponsoring sports. There may be other latent functions also. This is primarily a manifest function if we bring in R.K. Merton here, but there may be other latent functions also, like state getting laurels and it is getting praise over the global community, or that particular CM getting praise over the global community that he has been very supportive to sports. And there may be many other latent functions also, but the primarily manifest function in particularly in social perspective is this. That means a community is getting lifted up the social ladder, and they too getting empowered by getting inspired from the already victorious teams. So that's all we have for today. If you like the content, please like, share and subscribe to Statecraft IAS. If you have any comments or criticisms, or if you have anything to say, please comment and let me know in the comment section. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.